One day I was studying and I just asked my wife that, babe, please, why is it that God deposited so much to the mind? This mind is very powerful. God really put a lot inside this mind, a lot in this mind. The bitter truth about this is that you don't need to accept Christ to maximize this mind, to use his mind to create something great. Just that, yes, you need God, you need Christ to use it effectively the way He wants you to. This is the reason why a lot of believers get angry that why is it that the unbelievers, they are prospering, they are making no impact? It is because they know what we don't know. It is written that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. What we don't know is bigger than us. And no matter how you get angry that they are prospering, if you don't know some things that they know, you cannot. So if we are going to learn about this subject matter, the mind, and what God has put inside of it for us, we will change the world. Alright, so this is another episode, and I'm going to advise you, if you have not watched the first episode, please go there. That's where we lay the foundation. And in this second episode, what we're going to be discussing is the major role the mind plays in fulfilling prophecies or rejecting prophecies. When God sends prophecy or sends a word to you, it's going to pass through your mind. You see, this is one of the major reasons we pray and we get frustrated and there's no result. Apostle Joshua Selman said something, and I believe with everything. He said your decision is going to influence your life more than your prayer life. At first, I wanted to fight it. That's a lie. But I believe it. Now, I believe. You may also want to fight it, but that's just the pure truth. I'm going to explain it to you. Your decision is going to influence your life more than your prayer life. Let me break it down for you. When you want to pray to God, or when you go to God in place of prayer, you ask God, Father, bless me, bless me, bless me. Oh God, change my life, blah, 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 and all that. Anything you want to pray to God for. When God answers your prayer, there are some that He mysteriously carry out by Himself. But there are some that you will be the one to carry out by yourself. He will send you a word. For example, you want God to change your life financially. He will send you the word. Okay, go and start this social business. When you receive it, what will happen is that instruction, that word will pass through your mind before you can decide if you're going to do it. There are a lot of things that the mind does, but I call the mind a room for reasoning and for making decisions. So which means that when God sends the word to you, it will pass through your mind. And when it comes to your mind, it's going to pass through the reasoning phase and it's going to pass through the decision phase. Now, God asks you, He sent the word to you. Go and do this. Please, you need to know that, you see, that instruction is not powerful on its own. It is until you carry it out. That's where the miracle is. If it's just about receiving the word, you know how people that have received the word and nothing has happened. This is one of the reasons for that thing. Now, this is the same thing that happened to Peter. While on the boat, Jesus gave him instruction, cast your net. So you see, when Jesus Christ sent the word to him, the word came to the mind, the reasoning phase. And the reasoning phase is this. Peter said, Oga, we have toiled all night. We have done this thing that you said we should do. We have tried everything and it's still not working. I believe that it is because Jesus Christ was there. If Jesus Christ wasn't there, you see, that reasoning enough, it has already choked the instruction. I believe the reason why he decided that he was going to cast it is because Jesus Christ was there. So after passing through the reasoning phase, now he entered the decision phase. Then he said, well, at thy word, we will do it. Since he hasn't got actually, maybe we just see that it's not working. And when he acted on that instruction, what happened? Miracle. The reasoning phase and the decision phase, it will always pass through it. Now, when God sent that word to you that go and do this social business, when it entered that reasoning phase, what will happen is that the reasoning is going to be based on the things that you have fed your mind with before that time. You are going to reason based on the things that you have fed your mind with. If the things that are in your mind is all nonsense, if it is all impossibilities, if it is all bitterness, if there's just nothing good there. You see, what will happen is that you start thinking, okay, is there anyone that has ever been successful in business in my family? Even around me, has anybody done business before? You start looking at all the things that is in your mind. And because you fed your mind that you can never prosper, you start thinking that, okay, can I even prosper in this business? That is the reasoning phase. What happened in that reasoning phase will determine what will happen in the decision phase. When you leave that reasoning phase to decision phase, immediately what you do is that the business cannot be successful, Gary. There's no point. Then what happens? You don't do it. Once you cross that decision phase and what you decided is you can't be successful in it, you will not do it. You just cannot do it. After you have decided you are not doing it, what will happen is that you will go back to God in place of prayer again. That Lord bless me, Lord bless me, Lord bless me. And you will do that again. And God will be looking at you. That have answered your prayer. What He will do again? He will send you another word. The word will come through your mind again. And it will enter the reasoning phase, the decision phase. And when it gets to the decision phase, again, what happens is decline. And you will repeat the same thing. And you repeat the same thing. Because you have not fed your mind with the right thing. You now see now that your decision is going to influence your life more than your prayer life. Because when you pray, instruction will come and you will have to decide to do or not to do. When you pray, you will have to decide whether you want to do the instruction that God gives you or not. And you will keep praying and you keep declining. You keep praying and you keep declining when it comes to your mind. You keep praying and you keep declining when it comes to your mind. And this is the reason why most believers are bitter. This is the reason why most believers are frustrated. That why is their life like this? Why are they not prospering? Why am I a prayerful woman? Why am I a prayer warrior? Why am I serving the Lord and nothing is happening? Nothing is changing. This is it. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Because you've given your life to Christ, it doesn't mean that that is the end of it. That's not the end of it. When you give your life to Christ, what got born again is your spirit man. If it is so negative thing that is in your mind, when you give your life to Christ, it is still the same mind, the same body. Your spirit is changed, is transformed. When Jesus Christ comes, you are going to reign with Him. But because when you give your life to Christ, that's not the end of your life. Your mind is still the same. It's still that same bitterness. It's still that same evil. It's still that same failure that you have fed with your mind. It is still that same success that you have fed with your mind. It is still that same possibilities or impossibilities that you have fed your mind. That is still there. That's why you can see two persons come to Jesus Christ and give their life to God the same day, but their life is not the same because they fed their mind with different things even before they came to Christ. So one will receive Christ and then boom, his life changed totally. And one will come because it is so bitterness. He gives his life to Christ and nothing changed. And you'll be expecting miracle to take place. And let's go to the next episode. We're going to be discussing about the process of transformation and the reason why the devil wanted to be following that same circle. Praying, making a wrong decision. Praying, making a wrong decision. See you.